I don't know if I'm the only one who, at night, when everything quiets down and I've stopped, like I've done most of what I think I should have done that day, and then I just have some time to uh, breathe, and that some questions start coming to my mind. Anyway, so today I was thinking, I get asked this question a lot. I traveled somewhere and you know the way you somehow your child always comes up in conversation, and every time my child has come up in conversation, people always ask me, "Oh, so you left? At least you left the child with your parents, right?" I'm like, "Yes, I took them to my parents." And then it's like, oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Now this used to happen like if I'm talking to people at home, people that who know me, like friends and such, or colleagues who know me. But even in a country that you think is a developed country, and therefore people are a bit advanced, sorry, bad choice of word, like progressive in their thinking, and these countries that you think that there's equality in terms of how men and women. In Kenya, I think we imagine that there's still a lot of gender roles, which is true. There's still a lot of gender roles even when you have households that both partners are working. Still, most of the caregiving is sort of left on the woman. And it's funny that even participative parenting is also generally assumed. I'm quite surprised actually, because nowadays I know so many men who are much more nurturing, participative, and involved in their child's upbringing um, than women. So many men, meaning like more than five. In any circle, that's a lot of people, right? And so I think men and women are equal parents and should be equal parents. And I was asking myself, why is no one assuming, why are people assuming that I can't have left this child with my husband to take care of, like to continually to continue with life as they already used to. That the default of anyone is that they hope that I removed my child from wherever they are, um, probably with their father, and took them to my parents, who will take care of my child as well as because that's the term. At least parents will take your parents will take care of your child as well as you would, like just the same ways that you would have. And it's just so mind boggling to me. I get irritated by the question when I'm by people who I think we are from the same type of upbringing, but it's actually very sad when I get the same question from white people in a developed nation. It's just so sad. It's actually so sad for me. Um, it makes me really realize that as much as we talk about the reason why we talk about equality, but it's actually um, a more stretching um, equal. It's this topic is actually quite complex. Let me gather my thoughts. So what I'm at a loss of words to explain is the disproportionate imagination that women can or should be working. And it's part of the reason why a woman, okay, for me at least, the part of the reason why I'm not at home with my child right now is because I am working. Therefore, it's okay for women to work, but it's not okay or imagined that the men with which these women who are working are partnering with or living with or married to should not also be taking the responsibility of staying with the children, so participating with raising children while the woman is not in the house. I ask myself, their colleagues who are men colleagues that are here, and I asked them to do, like, so what, like, when you tell people you have kids, do they ask you, like, who have you left your kids with? And it was like so weird that that I would even imagine that. But that's the thing that is angering me. That why would that be a question to ask a woman and yet not a question to ask a man, if in fact a woman should be working and earning a living and not necessarily just staying at home raising kids. Yeah.